we're getting to it. So sorry if you guys been looking for the live, and haven't been able to access that. Am I even live? I believe so. I hope I'm not just screen recording. Nah. I had to do the whole little setup. I'm live. I'm definitely live. I just don't see the chat thing. That's okay. Anyway, so here we are. Well, it's 9:16. We've got gold up top, and I got the S&Ps down low. Let me shrink myself real quick and put me somewhere where I'm not in the way. All right. Now, let's kind of see what's going on. Seeing we're looking bullish on the S&Ps, and we're not even on the correct account, so let's get on the actual account. We're looking bullish on the S&Ps. Maybe I want to zoom out and look at this. This could be a good point for the S&Ps to fall from this level. Last time we came down from this level. Now we're taking out the stops, and we could see price can have that same reaction, as well as gold is sweeping liquidity. We have liquidity right here, right? This area, you can draw the line at it. That gold is just swept. So they're both sweeping, and to take buys up here on S&P would be, price is kind of high, so you just got to keep that in mind. As well with gold, price isn't necessarily low. We're kind of like in the middle of the range. What the hell? All right, anyway. So yeah, we're like in the middle of the range with gold, but we did just clear these gaps. This could be an opportunity to buy here or sell here, We do have some gaps down here on the S&Ps. Zoom out of gold for a sec. Okay, gold. Like I said, we're like in the middle of the range. We could shoot down to the bottom. S&Ps looks like a kind of similar situation in the middle of the range, but coming from the downside, not the upside. Only thing with gold, there's no gaps like up top. Maybe if we zoom out or just even go to a higher time frame. But even that's not that big a gap. We're kind of creating another gap right here. Let's go to the 5-minute. We're definitely creating this gap right here. Look at that. Let the candles hit the floor. Let the candles hit the floor. That's why you don't just hop into trades. Because, see, I was talking about price potentially turning around at these levels, but I still was waiting for confirmation. And if I had got confirmation around those levels, then yeah, I might have took the trades. But now that we're coming this low into things, excuse me. Now this is a big trade. Like, that was a super drop. I might need to just to test something. Like, what would a stop loss? That's crazy. Even look like. And then on here, it's a lot cheaper. It's 15-minute looking like. Oh, let me take off here. Seven o'clock on the dot. I'm in my drop top. This is the fun part of trading, where you get to just wait. I don't know if I want this trade on gold. It's gonna be big, like a big stop loss. and then the gap could get filled really quick, and then this trade not even play out because the gap is only right here that we just created. I mean, if you look at the 15, I believe we have more of a gap up here. So we could do that. I'm even seeing like supply kind of that lines up. Whoa, 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 what are we doing? Cancel. Whatever. Okay, let's try that again. Alright. And then if we go to the 5 minute, maybe we're looking at sales. Let's look at the 15 minute over here. It's definitely a little gap right here. Kind of down here. And some demand. Feel free, if you're watching this like after the fact, to fast forward. If you're watching this now, well, this is what we do. We wait. And see, we just got that first gap to fill on the 5 minute on gold. What's NASDAQ look like? Very similar. What about the YM? Super similar. Crude oil. Whoa, crude oil. Go back to ES. I'm kind of liking the gold buy. Really am. It's just such a big stop loss. And now we're getting the engulfing. Yeah. It's pushing. Kind of making some gaps though, some newer gaps on gold. If price can push aggressively enough into our areas of interest and then get like an entry signal, we'll definitely look to take the sales. I mean, What we got? Two S&Ps. There's some gaps below. And we did just get a break of the candle, but it's a little counter trend. It's a lot. It's counter trend a lot. I mean, the whole, it's counter trend. Whereas the sells on gold kind of fit more with what we're seeing right now. And we're creating those gaps. Push and looking like it might fill the 15-minute gap. Where did this come from? Oh, that's the liquidity we broke. Which is like I said, once we took that out, we really took all this out. We took all this out. Even down here, so. I almost took the buy. It was just such a big stop loss. I'm hoping like if we get like entry confirmation for a sale, it's just like not that big a stop loss. It's like the smallest gap right here on the 5-minute too. Come on, magnet. Help a brother out. There we go. Like, see, there's a small gap in between these two supply and demands, like right here. But now price is kind of like back at that kind of middle of the range. These highs ain't too far off, but we'll see. Like I said, I like the gap being made. Let me see if it looks the same on the 15. Oh, that's the S&Ps, which has a lot of gaps being made too, but 15. Ooh, I don't know. That doji though. I'll just see. What's it looking like on the 1 minute? Excuse me. What that bounce look like? Okay. Again, this is like a little gap down on this next candle. To be honest, if it fills this gap now, I don't know. Kind of look at the 1 minute maybe. See what's going on. The 5 minute again. Got a 5 minute on here. $9.35. then if it could like aggressively move into our area of interest, now that would be nice. But glad we didn't hop into S&P sales. Could just go and delete that thing. Bid swept. As long as what would it be? It doesn't matter. What kind of bird is that? Who knows? I live in Texas. Sounds cool. You could just put me down here because I'm not even looking at S&Ps. Come on, gold, don't do that. I really want to see it tap into the zone. Before clearing any gaps. I mean, oh, I am in the way. Wait, we need to be. Still haven't cleared that 15-minute gap. Let's see. We didn't cover this. We didn't cover all this. There's no gaps here, but still made that incline. Let's see the 30. Looking like we broke out of this little wedge. The 1 hour. I mean, all the support bounces, we have gaps up here. We could take all of this liquidity if we want to come for this gap. So yeah, it's like the 4 hour. Is that a stray hair? Oh, we gotta take care of that. Dang, I almost picked my water over. Dang, now I got like brown, like was super sensitive and burnt or something. Okay, that's a break on gold. Should I take the sell? It's cheap. I'll take it because it's cheap right now. Only because it's cheap. Let me map this 1-to-1 out. Let's see if we can't get filled. What would that be? How many? 38? Not 48. 38. Okay. This is where we want to TP. Can we TP? Or are we getting stopped out? I probably should have even lowered my contract size from 2 just because I do have that. I wanted price to get a little higher, so I wouldn't even be surprised if it goes a little higher. It's like indecisive right now. We broke both sides, but we're back at kind of like that middle of the range area. So see if we can't continue this downward momentum going into maybe like a second move of the day or so, right? Or I guess this would be like the third move of the day, maybe. What time is it? It's 9:45. Market opened 8:30, and at 8:30 what happened? We had a little bit of consolidation until 9 o'clock, and then that was the like first move of the day. So yeah, I guess the second move of the day would have been this pullback. So yeah, we'll see. And that just goes to show, guys, there's multiple opportunities a day, you know, in the markets. So you don't have to catch every one. That's why I didn't take the first one. But I am going to take this one just because my overall bias, I'm not saying you have to have this bias, but for me right now, I kind of have a bearish bias on gold. Just seeing the US market on the ES go up and the YM and stuff like that. If it continues that momentum, then that could potentially, at least from my experience, affect gold negatively. People putting their money back into stocks, back into the market and stuff like that, then you know they're taking their money out of other places. So not saying gold will tank, but I mean, we did just have this move to the downside, and we potentially could replicate that or not. So that's it, I guess. We took a loss, so I really wish I kind of lowered my position size. I'm not gonna lie. I did not want to take a $600 loss, maybe like a $300, but it's all right. That's part of trading. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. If you have any questions, do leave them in the comments. Yeah. Nobody likes to take a loss, but when you take a loss, it's about how you deal with it, you know. I'm not going to beat myself up over it. I'm not going to be afraid to trade. I'm also not just going to go jumping into the next trade right away with no confirmations. I may sit around and wait for another one, you know, see if we can't recoup a little. But I will be, yeah, probably just lowering my position size going forward. And yeah, that's all I can say. Even then, that would have been like, even on one contract, had that trade went my way, I could have probably seen like a $400 day, which is not anything to cry home about. So that's all I have for you guys. Hopefully this video provided some value. As you guys can see, I was shooting for like a $900 day with a $600 risk. And yeah, we took the loss and we stuck to our plan. So that's pretty much all you can do.